Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to another lap time challenge on Gran Turismo 7. Update 1.54 has just been released and today we get to drive one of the new cars, which is the Porsche Mission X. We are on Red Bull Ring in racing soft tires and the current world record is a 120.9 that leaves us to beat a 123.3. So let's try to get in this car and beat the goal time. Starting into your lap, be very gentle on the power, cause this car has a lot of torque and very less grip for that. Your first brake marker is shortly before the curb on the left hand side. Brake hard in a straight line, and as soon as you want to turn in, slightly lift the brake pedal to get some grip for rotation, try to hit for the apex, which I slightly missed, and then be very gentle on the power, cause otherwise you will have immediate power oversteer. Now full acceleration, then position the car to the right, go for the very inside on the left, and then this shadow area or slightly after that is your next brake marker. Again, brake hard in a straight line and keep the car on the left hand side of the track, and again as soon as you want to turn in, lift the brake pedal, try to go to the very inside to the curb, let the car roll and very gently back to the power again. Then step by step increase your power input to get full acceleration out of the car. Try to go for a straight line through this section, and then soon as you see the curb on the left hand side shortly before the 200 board is your next brake marker. Fully into the brakes and lifting the brake pedal to turn in again, try to keep it very narrow to the inside curb, let the car roll through the corner, gently getting back to the power and step by step increasing power input again to avoid power oversteer. Then keep it to the inside of this right hander and your next brake marker is at the beginning of the curb on the right hand side. Initial hard brake input before lifting the brake pedal again to get rotation into the car, keeping it narrow for this left hander, gently back to the power and using all the width of the track at the exit, using the curb on the right hand side, and at the very end of the curb is your next brake marker. Again, short initial hard brake input before lifting again the brake pedal, letting the car roll through the corner and then gently back to the power before going full to the pedal, trying to get the max acceleration to the next braking point. This is again shortly before the 150 meter board on the left hand side. So one more time, hard into the brakes, keeping it to the left, and then when turning in, lift the brake pedal, get some rotation into the car because of grip, and then gently back to the power shortly, full power input for a very short time before braking again, going all over the curb on the inside, and then one last time gentle back to the power, and then full flat out to the finish line. And for those of you driving in chase cam, let's review the lap once more. So getting into the lap, go gently to the power to avoid immediate power oversteer, get the car to the left hand side of the track, and shortly before the curb on the left is your first brake marker. Brake hard in a straight line, lift the brake pedal for rotation, then let the car roll through the corner before going gently back to the power. Give the car full acceleration to the next braking zone, going over to the left hand side of the track, and shortly after the shadow is your next brake marker. Brake hard in a straight line again, lift the brake pedal for some trail braking, go to the inside curb, gently back to the power again for the back straight. Max acceleration, always being cautious to not have power oversteer, then position the car to the left hand side of the track, and shortly before the 150 meter board is your braking zone again. Lift the brake pedal while turning in and let the car roll over the inside curb before going cautiously back to the power. Now flat out through this right hander, your next brake marker is at the beginning of the curb on the right hand side. Initial hard brake input, lifting the brake pedal for turning in on this left hander, then back to the power using all the width of the track and the curb on the right. At the end of the curb, brake hard initially again, then let the car coast through the left hander before going fully back to the power. Now flat out to the next braking zone, which is again shortly before the 150 meter board on the left. Brake hard and then lift the pedal again before you turn in. Short power input after you got through this right hander, then brake again and go all over the curb on the inside. Flat out to the finish line, hopefully getting 2 million credits and a gold time. And that's already it for this week's lap time challenge on Red Bull Ring in the new Porsche Mission X. The car has great power, but therefore you have to be really gentle on the acceleration pedal. So I think this one was quite enjoyable and at least more doable than the last 2 weeks was. So let me know in the comments how you handled this one, and as usual, if this guide helps you out, leave a like and subscribe to the channel to not miss the next videos. And then I say thank you for watching and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.